If you hated trigonometry in school, I don't blame you. Textbooks present it as a torture chamber of random formulas, SOHCAHTOA mnemonics, and dry triangle rules. But trigonometry isn't actually about triangles at all. It is the hidden code behind music, light, and the internet. To truly understand it, we have to travel 4,000 years back to ancient Babylon. The Babylonians didn't use our base 10 number system. They were obsessed with the number 60 because it's incredibly clean to divide. Their favorite shape was the equilateral triangle, where all sides are perfectly equal. They decided the angle should be divided into 60 equal parts. We call those parts degrees. Because exactly 6 of these triangles fit into a full circle, a circle became 6 times 60, or 360 degrees. That is why your clock has 60 minutes and your circles have 360 steps. But then, humans realized they had 10 fingers and switched to the decimal system. Suddenly, dividing space by 60 felt awkward and arbitrary. Mathematicians wanted a natural way to measure angles, one built into the fabric of reality. They looked closer at the circle. If you take any circle's perimeter and divide it by its width, you always get the same cosmic constant, pi. If you make the circle's radius exactly 1, the total distance around it becomes exactly 2 pi. This is the legendary unit circle. Instead of measuring angles in arbitrary degrees, mathematicians started measuring them by the actual distance you walk along the circle's edge. A 90-degree angle is exactly a quarter of the circle, or pi over 2. We call these radians. Inside this unit circle, the coolest triangle is born, the right-angled triangle. Let's lock its longest side, the hypotenuse, to a permanent length of 1. Now, start spinning that line around the center. As the angle changes, the triangle's legs must morph to keep up. The vertical leg tracks how high the tip is. The horizontal leg tracks how far left or right it is. Because the hypotenuse is 1, we don't need messy fraction ratios anymore. The vertical height is literally the sine of the angle. The horizontal width is literally the cosine. Sine is just vertical tracking. Cosine is horizontal tracking. They are the coordinates of a circle, masquerading as a triangle. Now, here is the grand finale. Let's unroll this circle into time. Imagine tracking just the vertical height, the sine, as the point loops around the circle over and over. At 0 degrees, the height is 0. As you rotate up to pi over 2, the height grows to its peak of 1. It drops back to 0, plummets to -1 at the bottom, and rises again. If you map this height onto a timeline, you get a beautiful, infinite rolling sine wave. A shape born from a triangle inside a circle is the exact geometry of a sound wave, an ocean ripple, and alternating electrical currents. Triangles are just the engine that generates waves. Once you understand this wave function, you can control physics. Multiply the outside of the sine function, and you increase the wave's amplitude, which makes a sound louder or a sea wave taller. Multiply the inside angle, and you change its frequency, speeding up the wave for higher musical pitches or different colors of light. Trigonometry isn't a dead list of school formulas. It is a live translation tool that turns geometric rotation into the frequencies of our universe. If this made the unit circle click, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment on what to demystify next.